Hi there, it's Tim from Tim's Electric, and today we have another installment of What Should I Buy? And today I received an email from Bryan in Washington, D.C., and he wrote me a really nice letter. He shared with me that he'd been watching some of my scooters. In fact, let me just read a couple of things he said. He said, first off, sorry to be sending you unsolicited emails, but you might be the only person whose opinion I trust on my scooter choice. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much, Bryan. I'll do my best here to give you my best advice. And what I would encourage people who are watching, if you don't mind, just put down what would you recommend for Bryan. Let me just run through what Bryan needs, and then we'll go really quickly through what my thoughts are. He's middle-aged. He's living in Washington, D.C., and they have a limitation there of about 10 to 12 miles an hour, typically, especially when you're around the monuments. So that kind of sucks, but he's an athletic, big guy. He thinks he's a little bit like myself. He's 6 foot, 260 pounds. I'm heavier than that. I'm 280, but I'm getting down to 260 very, very soon. So depending on your personal experience, could you help me find the scooter that would be best fit his needs? Now, he thinks he's narrowed it down to the Apollo Ghost, the 010X, the Varla, or the eMove Cruiser. Now, the eMove Cruiser, as he points out, it's got a huge battery. It's going to be able to get him a long, long way, which is kind of nice. It means you don't get stuck in town. But does he actually need that much? He probably thinks he doesn't. He thinks he's going to be doing about a 10-mile round trip. So the 50 miles or 35, 40-mile range that he's going to get on an eMove Cruiser, it's probably not really necessary. He also doesn't think they need to be going more than 20, 25 miles an hour anyway. So my experience, I typically ride around 20 miles an hour. So that's 32 kilometers an hour for everybody else. And I find that speed perfectly fine, really safe. I don't feel like I'm in great danger. If I'm on the street around cars, it's the scooters, I like to have just a little bit of extra speed if I need it, but typically I just leave it on cruise control. So what am I going to recommend to him? I liked the eMove Cruiser. I liked it a lot, but because he mentioned hills, it failed on the hill of death.
The Hill of Death.
So I probably would avoid the eMove Cruiser for that. Even though a dual motor scooter is perhaps, you might think it's a little bit overkill, I really find the 10X and Varla to be really just amazing on dealing with the rough roads. So if there are rough roads, a little bit off-road with the tires that they come with, it just eats it up. And the suspension is fantastic. And I think by getting a larger unit, a larger scooter, I think you're going to feel a little bit safer as well. Bigger brakes. If you go with the Varla, I know the Varla comes with hydraulic brakes. So that's, extra safety. So of all four of the ones that he's thinking about, I personally would recommend the Varla. However, what would you recommend to Bryan here? Put those down in the comment. Write down in the comment, what would you recommend for him? Maybe there's a scooter that I'm missing here. I haven't ridden a lot of scooters, and I'm looking forward to riding a whole bunch more this summer. But you write down in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you, Bryan, for emailing me. And if you are interested as well, and I appreciate people emailing me, I think it's just great. If you have a question, you want to give me a full-length question, send it off. And if I do get a chance, then I'll be only too happy to do a video like this where we help you decide what's the best scooter for you. Talk to you soon. Make sure you're safe. Wear a helmet. For you, for you, for you.